What's up, y'all? Big Papa Leads here, and today we're going to talk about how to build a lead generation business that generates at least 20K a month. And you know what the best part is? I only work about 20 hours a week, and you can build a lead generation business that's pretty hands-off, that generate leads for your clients like clockwork, gets them continually ordering from you. And we're going to talk about the blueprint for how we've done that in our business, how our business consistently generates $50,000 plus in profit every single month with two people, sometimes a lot more than that. And we're going to show you exactly how you can do the same thing. Build your own lead generation company. So everyone out there, everybody and their dog has started a business, a marketing business in the last couple of years, especially since COVID. And everybody does retainers. Everybody starts their marketing business. They charge $1,500 for a retainer. That's the most they can charge. You know, maybe you got that big client, you charge them $2,000, and you work with those clients, but three to 6 months down the road, you get fired. They take all the landing pages you built. They take the ad accounts. They take everything, and you're left with nothing. You have nothing to show for it. You can't get a review because they fired you, and you're left at square one. You're always begging them not to fire you. You're bending over backwards trying to get these clients to love you. And even if you do have a big client, I've signed retainers with clients upwards of 10K per month, but I'm bending over backwards. I'm working freaking 80 hours a week, busting my ass for these clients, doing everything they tell me because they basically own me when I'm on retainer with them. And the biggest issue with a retainer at the end of the day is that you cannot scale retainer clients. But when you become an absolute Chad, like myself, a Giga Chad, you can create a lead generation business where you set your lead price and you mark them up 100%. So you get leads for $50, you can sell them for 100. You own the websites, you own the landing pages, you own the ad accounts that you run. You tell your annoying clients to take a hike. I've fired more clients that have fired me since I've been doing lead generation, because if you're not playing by my rules, I'm done. I work 20 hours a week, but I make 5 times more than I did when I had a retainer agency. It's a big difference maker when you're a Chad. And I continue to scale my business. I continue to scale my lead generation business without working more hours. But jokes aside, guys, I'm less of a Chad than you think. And I'm going to share with you guys exactly how we built our lead generation business. I'm going to do it in under 20 minutes here, maybe even less. At the end of the day, as I said, retainers are nearly impossible to scale, while selling leads is infinitely scalable. You can think of it like selling a physical product instead of selling your time. So if I have leads, let's just say they're a widget or an apple, I could sell an infinite amount of apples as long as there's enough buyers to buy them. But with retainers, I only have so many hours. And sure, you can hire people, but you can only scale a retainer business so far, where you could scale a lead selling business to the moon. And at the end of the day, how many retainer clients can you actually manage realistically? Even with a team, even if you're hiring people, can you get 10? Can you get 20? What's your overhead? Maybe you can even make 50K a month in revenue. But at the end of the month, realistically, you're not going to be able to have 100K in profit left over or 50K in profit, whatever it might be, to really scale this to the moon. You're going to have clients leaving you left, right, and center. That's just the nature of the retainer business. Trust me, I've been there. I had a retainer-based marketing agency for 4 years, and once I switched to lead gen, I started to actually crush it in marketing. Because whether I sell a client 1 lead, 100 leads, or 1,000 leads, it takes the same amount of work for me. I just increase my budgets and I run my leads, my traffic through the funnel, and I generate those leads. And if I sell the lead for $100, or if I sell the lead for $100 and I get it for $50, I can sell 1,000 leads and make $50,000. It's just simple math. It's like selling any other product. But easier said than done, Big Papa. Sure, but it's a hell of a lot easier than busting your ass for retainer clients and trying to sign new contracts and close them on all this stuff you're going to do for them every single month, all the hours you're going to spend on their business just so they can pay you $1,500 a month. Lead gen is easier at the end of the day. Here's a 50K a month example in a single niche. This is actually $21,000 profit in a week that we have with one of our clients in one single niche. So our client orders 500 leads. We make $47,000 in revenue. We spend $25,000 on ads, and we make $21,484 USD. I'm in Canada, so that's like 30 grand for me, which is great. And we just do this every single week. They order, we send them a link, they order, and we deliver the leads to them. That's how it's done. This is us getting weekly orders like clockwork. We did about 170 grand in one niche last month in revenue. That translated to 70 or 80K in profit. And These clients just keep ordering. I barely talk to them. I don't have meetings with them. Maybe I meet with them once a month, but I'm just selling them a product that they want for their sales team. They want leads for their sales team. They need leads for their sales team. In fact, they can't live without me now. They need my leads. If I was on a retainer, I'd be doing their social media. I'd be building their website. I'd be doing all these things for them. Or even if I was doing their lead gen on a retainer, they could just boss me around. But now I own the leads. They need them. I got them. It's supply and demand, guys. Here's how the model works. I'm just going to go right through this with you guys. One, you choose a niche and you become a god at that niche. So you choose one single niche. That can be solar, roofing, some sort of home service, but you focus on one at a time. You want to become a absolute gangster at one niche. You build a brand in that niche. So you build a website, you build a trustworthy brand that people are going to go to and they're going to say, this is a legit website. This is a legit company that can help me solve my problem. So if that's solar, it would be a solar website. Maybe it's, Bob Solar. Maybe it's Solar Sam. And Solar Sam is going to help you find, a quote for getting solar. See how much savings you can get for solar. Step 3 is you're going to get a client or 10. And we're going to talk about that in a second, how we get our clients like clockwork automatically using AI and emailing. Number 4 is you're going to generate leads with Facebook search, YouTube, TikTok, anywhere you can get those leads. You're going to generate them and you're going to sell the clients those leads in real time. So we actually have our clients pay up front. So step 3, 4, and 5, how it happens is we go to the client, we say, do you want leads? They say yes. And then they order 50 leads or 100 leads up front. And then we deliver those leads in real time over the next week and we fulfill their order. They're paying us up front. So we're not risking the spend for 50 leads and then them not paying us. You can get clients to pay you up front. I promise you, because I've done it for the past 3 years. In fact, I have some clients that pay, like the order I just showed you, 500 leads at a time up front. Obviously, you start a bit smaller with them. And once you've sold the client these leads, you get their sales team foaming at the mouth. The sales team wants more leads. They want more deals. The business needs more deals. You become the lifeblood of their business. Step 6 is you scale to the moon and you roast your retainers friends at Thanksgiving dinner. You say, oh, how's that retainer client going? Well, I'm working 80 hours a week. I can barely handle it. Oh, that sucks to suck. And then you don't tell them about lead gen because we don't need any more people doing this. Next step is you choose a niche. Here's a bunch of niches. A bunch of niches. Here's a bunch of niches that you can go into. We've got financial, we got home services, we got legal, we got medical and health, we got B2B. I'll put this down below so you can look at different niches. These are all niches that have high ticket items that people sell, that sales teams sell, that individual business owners sell, and they need leads to sell those products. Whether they do loans, whether they do landscaping, flooring, roofing, solar. Solar costs 20 grand. They need leads. They're willing to pay for those leads because, again, they're the lifeblood of their business. Here's the first brand that I ever built. So when I started in lead gen, I was like, I need a niche that is not going to be too saturated. And I had this little inkling to go into this niche. It's the timeshare cancellation niche. I went into it because I had heard about it before and I thought, this is an interesting niche. People own timeshares that they paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for and they want to get out of them. And if you have a $150,000 timeshare, you might be willing to pay $10,000 to get out of that timeshare. So I went into this niche first, and the example that I showed you before of making $21,000 in that 1 week was from this niche. This isn't a very big niche. There's only about 50 companies in it, but I found the right companies. I built this website, Timeshare Tracy, which is missing an image here for some reason, and generated leads for our clients for about 2 years. And then one of our clients bought it in the high 6-figure range, and now I don't own this website anymore, and I'm fine with that. And this is the first niche that I ever went into. I focused on this niche for about 2 years, and I became a godlike lead generator in the timeshare cancellation space. I understand the ins and outs of the timeshare cancellation space. I know what the clients want. I know what the leads look for. I know where the scams are. I know everything I can about this niche. And that's what you need to do if you're going to start a lead generation company. You're not going to go into 10 different niches and try and generate leads. You're not going to be like a retainer person that's going to be like, oh, I'll build you a website too. I'll run your Instagram for you. You're going to sell leads in a niche and become the master of that niche. That is how you be successful with lead gen. And as I said before, the best part about lead generation is that you get clients that pay up front. With retainers, they're probably paying you net 30 a month after you've already done the work. And then when most people do lead generation or they do some sort of commission-based lead generation type stuff, they get paid, again, net 30 days after they did the work. We get paid upfront. People pay by credit card. We send them a link, and every single week they pay like clockwork, and we can teach you how to do that as well. Here's some emails I send out automatically to get clients using Instantly. It's a cool piece of software. All you have to do is say, hey, we've got some leads. Do you want some? Here's what they look like. Here's what a lead looks like. And most companies, because you're not complicating their brains with all this retainer nonsense, I'll build you a website, I'll do this, blah, blah, blah. You just tell them, we've got high quality leads. Here's how we generate them. Would you like some? And these are all people answering my automatic emails saying, yep, let's set up a call. And I close 90% of them because I literally get on the phone and I'm like, hey, we've got some leads. Do you need some? And they're like, yep. I'm like, here's what they cost. And they're like, sure, let's try it. It's like the easiest sell ever. It's so much easier than selling other marketing services, guys. After you've got a client and they've paid up front, you got to get them some leads. So how do you do that? Well, luckily you've been paid up front, so you're not risking your own money testing this out. We're learning from the money that clients have paid us. We're always going to do our best for them. We're not going to not perform and not give them great leads. In fact, on the first order, I tend to over deliver by up to 50% because I really want that client to know that I'm partnering with them, that I want a long-term relationship with them. But first things first, we got to generate some leads. So how do we generate leads? We use Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, demand gen, which is a Google thing, TikTok ads, Bing ads, anywhere where we can get a lead, we will run an ad. And again, let's say I've got an order for 100 leads and it's $100 per lead. I've got $10,000 to work with. I got to get all those leads for less than $10,000 and I make a profit. That's how it works. So I'm going to go onto these platforms. I'm going to try and get some leads for under $100. I like to start with Facebook because it's really easy. Then I go to demand gen or TikTok, and then I move to Google search ads or YouTube ads. But all of these ads are pointing towards one funnel, and I'll show you one in a second. It's a landing page with a quiz. And there's a few different things. When you're starting out, you might want to not go straight to a landing page with a quiz. You might want to try a Facebook lead form or something, but we use a landing page with a quiz. We text message, two-factor authenticate every single lead that comes through that, and we make sure that lead is motivated and ready to have a conversation. So at the end of the order, I've sent 100 leads to the client and I've acquired them for $50 and they've paid me $100 per lead, so I've made $5,000. That's how the model works. It's really simple. After we generate a lead in real time, it goes to the client's CRM, and then we help them with the follow-up. We use Go High Level to send texts and emails automatically to the leads, and we help them get those leads booked for appointments. Sometimes we just do that automatically for them. In other times, we just let them work their magic as a sales team and close those leads. And once they've worked those 100 leads, we can say, you want some more leads? And most of the time, they're like, yep, send us more leads or let's scale this. So that's exactly how the model works. And this is the simplest way I could put it. We just generate leads, we run them through a quiz, we send them to the client in real time. Really simple. It's not complicated. Let's take a look at an actual funnel here. So this is an example of an ad in the insurance space. This is our brand Insurance Ian. You've heard of Timeshare Tracy. This is Insurance Ian. And let's go ahead and click through this funnel. So here's an ad. Here's the landing page with a quiz. And basically traffic is going to go through this page. So I'm 30, I'm not 37, I'm 31. I'm young. Do you have life insurance? No. What's your gender? Male. Coverage? 250. Whatever. 250 to 500. Do you have any health conditions? No. Do you smoke? Of course not. Smokers are jokers. Just kidding. British Columbia, protect my family. Name, email, phone number. We collect the leads information. We verify them with a text message, and then we send them to a thank you page where they can book an appointment with the lead that we referred them to. So we might have up to 10 different buyers buying these leads off us, and we distribute these leads to them using a software called Lead Prosper. Again, it's pretty easy to set up. You just round robin leads to your clients based on the criteria that they're looking for. That's it. That's the funnel. That's how it works. Here's some examples of ads that we've run, just so you know that, I guess you can't tell this is my account, so I could be lying to you, but I'm not. This is actually our accounts. Here you see in Google, in one of our niches, we've generated about 25,000 leads. We're selling these leads for about $55 US, and we're getting them for $30 Canadian, which is like $20 US. So we're making a really good margin there. Here's some TikTok ads. Here's some Facebook ads. So we're running ads anywhere we can to get leads. Anywhere we can, where we can generate a lead that's less than what someone's paying for it, we can make a profit on. As long as, of course, we get feedback from them that the leads are good quality. This is how we do it. The next step is to rinse and repeat. So once you get an order in, once you build your funnel, once you've delivered that first order, You got to improve the quality of your leads based on client feedback. And so what do I mean by lead quality? Lead quality means how many leads picked up the phone, how many leads actually closed, how many leads were willing to have a conversation, how many leads had just bad information or bad phone numbers, which we solve by having two-factor authentication. That's something you need to improve on each order. Try to understand the psychology of your lead. And this is why you go into one niche. People think they can go into multiple niches and just generate leads because it's easy. But you'll find very quickly that you need to understand the psychology of each niche, not only your clients, but the leads themselves. How do you get leads that are motivated? And there's a couple different ways to do that. You can also sell different offers to old leads. So once you've generated 100,000 leads plus, like we have, you can remarket to those leads. If you've generated a lead for life insurance, why can't you sell them a mortgage? Why can't you sell them solar? Why can't you sell them roofing? You've now created this asset that you can sell more products to or more services. And clients will ask for more leads if they like them. So if your clients are loving leads, they're going to ask for more. They're going to want more. And the best part is you don't have them on a retainer where you're just working on whatever they feel like you should work on. They come back to you and you're like, here's my wares. Here's my storefront. Would you like some leads? And if they like the leads, they're going to come back. Ads can also become evergreen. I've had ads that I've run for 3 years that I do not touch. Do not touch. They just generate leads at half the cost that I sell them. And I just leave them running. And I don't do anything. And it makes me a lot of money. Set it and forget it. You can get to that point with your ads. If you have a good enough offer and a good enough hook in your ads and a good enough just overall brand and lead generation funnel, you can set it and forget it. You master a single niche, then expand, as I said. That's it, guys. That's how the model works. We get clients, we sell them leads, we rinse and repeat. And we focus on one niche at a time. We build an awesome brand that's killer. If you want more, you can join the bootcamp. The first month is just $99 using your code FIRST50. It's a monthly subscription where you get a no BS course that we're constantly updating, teaches you everything you need to know to build a lead generation business. You get a private Discord with myself and my team. We monitor that Monday to Friday. We're in there chatting with everybody, with all the members. You also get weekly private group calls with myself where I just literally can look at your funnels. I can advise you on how to improve. Other people in the group are also on that call. It's a group call. So we just go through, we help you improve every single week so you can fast track your success. And in 90 days or less, have a lead generation business that's making profits. Lastly, there's templates. You get all the funnels I just showed you and many more. So you get Facebook ads, YouTube ads, you get the funnel templates, the landing page templates, quiz templates, everything that you need to build your lead generation business. So that's it. I want to keep this as short as possible. I don't know where my timer is. I think it's under 20 minutes, guys. I did my best. I'm Big Papa Leads. If you have any questions about the bootcamp, let me know. And you can click below to get signed up now to try it for just $99 a month. It's probably the biggest no-brainer ever. This isn't like a $5,000 course like other people sell, but I'm confident that the value is there. You'll see in the reviews from people already having success with the bootcamp. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.